Trigger warning. We are not trained medical providers, nor are we clinically trained. We go straight from our experiences throughout our lives and talk and spread awareness on mental health.
Hello, good evening everyone. Thanks for joining again. How are we all doing?
I'm all right. How are you, Tez?
Yeah, not too bad, Beth. Not too bad. Been out today. Go on, darling. What was you going to say?
Happy bonfire night from yesterday.
All I can hear is fireworks going out.
I know, me too. Right now. It's crazy. Absolutely mental. But yeah, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not doing bad at all. We haven't got anyone on watching us at the moment. I just want to make sure that thing, last time it automatically started it on private, didn't it?
Yeah. You're not on private now, are you?
I can't see. I'm looking on my phone.
Is Dan still? Oh. Robbie.
Yeah, it's private.
Right.
Edit. Hold on. Remember last time we haven't got all. Oh, I'm doing it on a small phone.
Live 208 210. Yeah, it's not coming up on the YouTube. Don't worry, Dan. We'll get this worked out. Bear with us.
I'm back. Sorry, everyone. We are still getting used to this software, and it is me. It's not. Do not blame Beth. This is down to me.
No, it's all in the works.
I'm doing it on a mobile device, and really, you know, with StreamYard, you should be doing it on a laptop or something, you know. But I haven't got that, so we're doing it on this. I've just got to make sure that isn't private. It says private, so I need to click it and make sure it don't go back. Edit. See, it goes to remove. I don't want to remove. Should you do private, public?
Maybe play it again. How's that? Yeah, we're live.
You out there? We're live? Okay. Bear with us, everyone.
We've been live the whole time, but it's because it pre-records it, but it's okay. We'll just start over.
We made a little bit of a. I made a little bit of a cock up. Beth didn't.
It's okay.
Just trying to go over to there. So what we'll do is we'll just we'll run our. Right, just for those that have just joined in, just have a listen to this because it's.
Trigger warning. We are not trained medical providers, nor are we clinically trained. We go straight from our experiences throughout our lives and talk and spread awareness on mental health.
And it's anti-bullying week, everyone. We wasn't even aware that it was anti-bullying week, and we thought that it was an interesting subject to touch upon, certainly within the magnificent community, because I think we've all been bullied in one way or another in our lifetimes, and you know, now we're going to spread awareness as to bullying as well, and our own personal experiences. Before we go on, though, I'd like to welcome you to our special guest tonight. It is no more than Dan the Man, previously known for Northants Magnet Fishing, but now known for combat. Sorry, Dan, what is it? Combat. Let's get you on, son. There he is. Welcome, Dan. Combat. What is it? Combat.
It's recreational combat.
Recreational combat, everyone. Make sure you go and subscribe. Please show him some love. You know, he's doing his well. He's branched off a little bit away from Nigel and Northants and what have you. But although I hear, Daniel, you might be fishing together again very soon.
Possibly. Fingers crossed. And because I know how busy Nigel is at the minute, he's absolutely, he's doing fantastic. He did find the find of the decade, because I'm still watching his video, and I've got to congratulate him on that. Congratulations.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, but fingers crossed, we could. There is something in the works, but yeah.
Okay, right. I'm just checking everything, everyone. So
don't mind me, I'm in the comments.
That's why I'm just trying to get the chat up on mine. But I'll leave you in charge of that mainly. Hello, everyone. Look, oh my word, there's so many. We've got Barry, local experimentalist, UK, Andy from Leeds Magneteers, Michelle Morris, Hannah, Treasure Nation, Phil.
I'm out with them tomorrow.
Oh, wonderful, Beth.
Metal detecting with the Garrett.
Metal detecting Lincolnshire.
That's the other Mark. There's two. Mark 1, Mark 2.
Right, I'm going to leave you in charge of the chat, Beth, because my screen is so small that I'm not going to be able to do both at the same time. So I'll leave it if you want to highlight anything that you see in the chat room. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining. And like I said, it is actually the hashtag anti-bullying week. And, some people go through bullying on a much harsher level than others, and some people don't even realise they're being bullied when they're being bullied, and some bullies don't even realise that they're doing it when they're doing it. And if I can bring a little bit of awareness to that tonight, then that's going to be the main goal, because I think when it comes to mental health, if you have been bullied at any time in your life, then that is a major trigger in that brain to for it not to function correctly. You start asking yourself questions. Well, what is it? What's wrong with me? Why me? And I think what the stigma is with modernisation and with the way that things evolve, and that is that people are starting to get mixed up. That banter is not bullying. Banter. And please, I'm not going to mention any names specifically tonight. So if you tuned in for that, I'm afraid I'm not going to be mentioning any names. However, there is too much of people that think it's banter, and it's not banter. It is borderline bullying. And people like myself, people like Beth, people like Daniel, people like I'd imagine the likes of people that are watching this video. It is, we all suffer with confidence issues, and when bullying is involved along with your confidence, there's nothing can knock your confidence lower. And we've all been there, we've all done it. We've all took the mick out of someone and all had a good laugh about it. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to try and make people think first before you think about.
Be mindful.
How would you feel if you was saying it to yourself in the mirror? And would it make you feel uncomfortable? And then you've also got to try and put yourself in the mindset of the person as well. I've been ridiculed within the community lately for being easily offended. I'm sorry. That's all I can say is I'm sorry. I can't help that I get easily offended. I've had a lot of bad things happen to me in my life. Some have been more than likely fucking pardon my French. Some have been probably warranted, and a hell of a lot have been unwarranted. But I was bullied from a very young age due to having parents that were in their 40s when they had me, and it stuck. And growing up and getting up like and becoming like a young teenager, I started to think that that I was having these panic attacks when I was walking around. And looking back on it, as an adult now, looking back, I can honestly say that it was the bullying experiences I had as a child that knocked my confidence, that changed my whole outlook on life during my early adult years. Certainly my late adolescent years onto early adult years. And, at the same time, Dan, you've felt that you've been on the other end of banter, but as people have put it as banter, how honestly did it make you feel, Dan?
Well, oh, to be honest,
Yeah, got ya.
sometimes
We've
thinking
got
be
ya.
taken out of proper. Oh, that's good. Sometimes thinking some things can be taken out of proportion. Um, like, trust me, I've been bullied all through school and bantered, and you know, even in my older life now, I've been bullied, banter, but it does make you feel, and it does make you think as well at the same point. But at the same time, you just got to think at the same time, and you just got to go out there and prove people wrong. And that's exactly what I've done. And I'm much more better now, to be honest.
You are a lot better now than you was a year ago. Because
Yeah.
a year ago, you used to spend a lot of time on the phone to me, didn't you? And
Yeah, I did.
you know, it was personal, and we're not going to bring it up. You know, it's some of that conversation is certainly not for public broadcast, but it was quite upsetting, Dan. And you know, you rang me up quite often, quite upset, which then, as everyone knows, I'm going through all my own shit, but I'm always there for everyone else's. And I tried to always be there for Daniel right from day dot. And I looked up to you. You know, you and Nigel and
Yeah,
Shirley, you were the first three magnet fishers that we ever watched. And
yeah,
all of a sudden, when Northlands magnet fishing become only Nigel and some other new people joined on the scene, and all of a sudden you felt excluded. And you know, I can understand it wasn't your channel, but at the same time, it would feel like if Pete was to get rid of me tomorrow, how would I feel? I'd feel absolutely gutted, mate. And to that equation, you know, I can see that you're in the room, Nige. Don't take this personal, sunshine. It isn't personal, because you're one of these people that I'll always respect and I'll always look up to. But you've got a personality. You've got an iron personality, what I call it. And you know, sometimes you can't see what you're doing. And I know that we've spent time on the telephone and we've been conversating, me and Nigel, and he did promise that he was going to reach out to you, Dan, and I'm very, very happy to hear that he did. Regarding a message that I got yesterday, I'm sorry, but I didn't see last week's live, so I had no idea what you was going on about. But I was sent a brief clip where a senior member, shall we say, of the magnet fishing community did ridicule Beth, and rightly so. You said that wasn't on, and no, it wasn't on. And you know, we can't stop you watching this. But we can't stop you watching this if the person that we're talking about here, you know, in inverted commas, because I'm not going to mention it.
No.
But if they are watching, you know, you need help just like we all need help with mental health, and you need to stop taking it out on other people that are close to you. You know, I used to think the world of a certain member of the community, and he just quickly changed and just changed into a different person, and that's quite unfortunate. And then obviously we had our live last Saturday night. And you know, it was great, but people started taking the mick out of us the next day. And well, to me, maybe I shouldn't have took a screenshot and shared it on Essex Magnianas, but I'm not one of these that will share it on anyone else's group other than my own. So, you know, please don't feel wrong with me for doing that. But I wanted the community to see that a certain influencer, YouTuber, whatever you want to call him, had really, really stuck the knife into both our backs, twisted it, and left the daggers inside. And I'm quite surprised it took over a week for an apology, but I'm never going to get one off of a certain man, and I don't expect one. But this is where we can all learn, and we can just all move on from it. Absolutely, Beth. Absolutely. I mean, you know, you said yourself, you've felt it. You've felt bullying in certain aspects, and it makes you feel like shit on a shoe, doesn't it?
Yeah. All they do is it's just someone at some certain degree that sees something inside of someone, or someone has something, and it's just jealousy.
Yeah.
Or no means no, and that person doesn't like it and they take offence to it. We do have some questions in the chat for Dan. Do you want me to read them out?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
my girl White Welly Hannah says, Dan, how's your amazing nan? Is she still amazing?
Oh yeah, she's still amazing. She's still
Oh, bless
watching. She's still watching the live streams. I did say to her to watch this one tonight, but she's got to look after my granddad. You know, she's not. She's like a
her.
full-time employee.
We've had a lot of messages from people
And-
that are busy tonight, unfortunately, but they can watch it back at another time, can't they?
Send you love to
Brilliant.
my nan.
Will do. Will do. I'll let
And
her
then
know.
we've got. I just started magnet fishing. Any more questions, guys? I'm trying to get through them all. Coffin tank. No, that's not a question. You always. White Welly says you always seem so so on edge last year, Dan. How are you feeling now?
Oh well, you know, I feel a lot more better and more confident. You know, I've just literally just been how long's it been? I think how long's it been now?
COVID now has been 20 months.
20 months. It's literally been. It took me 20 months to get to the stage now where I'm just full of confidence, and I'm to the point now where I'm literally just, you know, I'm running my own YouTube channel. Something I've never done before, and never thought I would do.
Yeah.
And you know, editing, I'm doing that as well. I'm literally part of a fantastic group.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, we've got some Londinis in the house. Hi to all the Londinis.
Oh, well, welcome, Londinis.
Love you all.
That's lovely.
We've got another one as well. Hello, Lindsay's here. Planet Mag. Had a very nice chat with Dan last night. He is an amazing guy.
Like yourself, Robbie.
Yes. Any more questions, guys? I've got one for you, Dan.
Go on.
So, you owe me. I won the. You picked me on the Valentine's thing last year when we're going for a fish.
Yeah.
Or can I go with your nan? I'd love to go for a fish with your nan.
To be honest, there is a secret as well. My nan is magnet fishing.
Wow.
Oh,
So
bless her.
Well done, Nan.
We'll get something sorted. I'll come and pick you both up and we'll come and fish up with Tez. We'll have a day out.
Yeah, my nan's magnet fishing. She can't do it a lot, down to, you know, looking after granddad, but she is magnet fishing. She's doing this. She's still got a lot of my finds going on. A lot of my finds in her house, to be honest. I mean, one of my biggest finds, and this is taken as a joke as well, it's possibly my Mini that's not being restored at all for 4 years.
Oh no!
Yeah, I remember you showed me that on plenty video calls.
Yeah.
You still don't drive though, Dan, do you?
I can't drive, but I am looking at getting a motorbike.
Awesome. That's cool.
As long as you don't bloody kill yourself, mate.
I won't
We've
make
got,
You know what I mean? I've had motorbikes, mate, and
any more questions?
go round and round about. I'll tell you what, it's a bit scary, mate. A bit scary going roundabouts.
Definitely.
But
Have
yeah,
you got
no.
any questions, Terry? Any questions you want
Well,
to ask?
I have got a big
In the
question
comments,
for
right?
Daniel. I've got a big question for Daniel actually, and that is, we hit 1,000 subs in June, mate, and you promised you come on and you said alive, and you went, Terry and Peter, I'm sending you saying congratulations for hitting 1,000 subs. Did it get lost in the mail, Dan?
I haven't sent it yet, but it's going to be on the way, mate, soon. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I think you should send it with that other thing that I've requested.
Oh.
I fancy a new dartboard though, son. It's a private joke between us, all right? There'll be some people that will understand exactly where I'm coming from. But I'm sorry, you fuck with mental health, you deserve it. All right? And that's it. That's as much as I'm going to say about the matter. I thought it was absolutely disgusting. And on Thursday, Scotty B, love you so much, sunshine, he felt forced to go on Patriot Magnets and do a 40-minute live video defending myself and Beth Charles because of comments that he was still reading on a daily basis on groups nationwide. Well, I was absolutely flabbergasted because I've kind of took quite a step back this last week in social media. I've got way more important things to worry about. You know, even with regards to, like, I do my own lives now on a private group, which is invitation only. But but even to that, I can't right now. I just feel that I want to take a step back from being completely in the public eye, because there's things that are really important in life, and you know, mental health is massively one of them. But there's a reason for my mental health, and I've got to try and get my kids back, and that is what I am going to be concerning myself with. Yesterday, I got a very selfish message off of somebody who seemed to he turned around and went, "I'm trying to get in your live and it won't let me."
Yeah.
Well, you was never invited. B, you shouldn't have even known that I was live, because you wasn't invited and you're not a part of the group. How the hell did you even know that I was live at that precise time? So I know I've got a snitch within the 42 people that I thought I could trust with my life. But I hope that you realise, whoever it was, that you made a mistake. And there are people to trust within this community, and there are people not to trust within this community. And you know,
within the
I'm never going to be one for naming names. I'm not going to be doing that, you know. But there are people I feel sorry for. And
go on,
regarding Dan, I would like to actually talk to you about a few incidents that I think we can certainly put under the bullying tag. Not within your group, from outsiders. You got some quite nasty messages, didn't you?
You had
from people that you did not expect in a million years that you'd get nasty messages from. And this is what upsets me. You know, it's okay to go. I mean, we do say to people, go to the horse's mouth. Don't backstab. Don't talk about them behind their back. But when I saw some of them screenshots that you sent me, I was absolutely quite disgusted, and I really felt for you, Dan. And I've always, you know, me and Pete, we've always had your back, and we always will. But I really felt quite offended that quite a big member of the magnificent community seemed to take great joy in belittling you, in calling you out, in saying what you did and what you didn't do. Well, like you've just said, you hold down a full-time job with what you do, and I mean, no one knows better than me how time-consuming running a YouTube channel is. And you know, I just want to know that, have their messages stopped, Dan? Have you stopped getting messages from certain people that were of the bullying nature? I'd love to call them out. I'd love to call them out, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
I mean, I can't remember some of the screenshots at all. I can't. This is how much I've improved, really, from where I've actually come. No, I've had no messages off no one at all. It's just
that's good to hear. You know, that's good to hear.
Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do seem like you're coming across a lot more confident than you normally come across on camera, Dan.
It's nice.
You've got such a wonderful smile, son. Honestly, you need to be smiling and showing them beautiful pearly whites as much as you can. Because I tell you what, son, you ain't going to be single for long, and whoever gets you is going to have a right fucking decent husband, mate. But I'm purely heterosexual, so I'm very sorry, Daniel. The offer is not on. Right? You're not going to be my other half, but possibly Indies. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. But not me, Sunshine. Gutted, eh? Gutted.
Mate, it's been oh jeez, yeah. Oh, it's been interesting. I mean, you know, as you were saying there about Pearly White and how I look and everything like that, it's like, and as you were saying about the magnet fishing community and all this, it's exactly because when me and Nigel first started magnet fishing, there was at least 6-7 YouTubers doing it at the time.
Right,
magnet fishers. And now if anyone wants to start YouTube now, it is very, very difficult for them because there's so many YouTube channels out there now.
Yeah.
And it is pretty difficult. It's very difficult.
Which is why I think go on. Even for you, and you've changed your hobby. You know what I mean? Yeah. You've even changed the path and gone on like recreational combat, which is obviously which is quite different from magnet fishing. But I mean, I agree. I mean, I don't know. I could word this as we, but I'd word it more as I. And that is that I receive messages from people within the community that say, we really, really want to start our own YouTube channel. A, what do we do about it? B, and then they start asking questions, editing, blah, 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 how much time consumption it takes. But then I also get the ones that turn around to me and they say, we're really, really interested in magnet fishing. We want to start a YouTube channel, but seeing how everyone just bickers and fights, it puts us right off. And don't you think that that is such a shame? You know, in this wonderful hobby of ours that is improving future generations, you know, we are doing our bit. And although saying that, I would like to say also that there's been a lot of people still fishing in central London. And from what I hear on the grapevine, and I have got ears very close to the pavement now in London, what I'm hearing is none of the rubbish is getting collected. So please be very wary. Do not fish in London unless you can prior get your rubbish collected or take it with you, because it is getting ridiculous. London is becoming almost a no-go zone because of the amount of metal that is left on the towpaths.
Yeah.
So please be careful, everyone.
Yeah. Get a scrap man prior to your visit.
There is one.
I've got a question for you, Dan. How do
you?
Dippers and Scrappers, Rob Heathcote, thank you for your service. And guys, if you're ever in doubt, he's on Facebook, he's amazing.
He is Dippers and Scrappers.
Last time I spoke to you, a few times I spoke to you, Dan, you mentioned that you were suffering with anxiety. Now, what techniques have you obviously been teaching yourself to get yourself out of that mindset once you feel anxious?
Basically, like as people know, I was, as you said, struggling with a lot of anxiety and all that. I can't even say the word. Mainly, I'll go on to that later on. I'll go into more about that. Sometimes I can't speak some certain long words, and there is actually a possibility behind that, and it is also a reason why I did also get bullied. I'll go into that later on as well. But no, about the techniques I use, I've got to admit, it is down to probably my job.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if many of people know, I actually work front of house as a barista in a cafe. And I have to talk to people every single day, 6 days a week. And the techniques I use is, you slowly got to build into a conversation, get talking to people, never talk on your own. Just always talk to a person. First off, start talking to a person you trust and just go from there. And you slowly.
It certainly helps if you trust them. It certainly helps if you trust them. But I think breathing techniques are for my own personal anxiety. I think breathing, it's controlling your breathing, taking that one deep breath and slowly exhaling, deep in breaths and slow out breaths. And people also say to concentrate, like if you're in a queue, and a lot of people with anxiety have terrible anxiety in a queue, that they struggle to queue if there's a queue in a shop. And anxiety can be played in so many different ways, but personally it's like I feel people are looking at me, and it's kind of important. What I've been taught via therapy and via bereavement counselling is to concentrate on a solid object and look at that solid object and think to yourself, right, just breathe and breathe normally and breathe, do excuse me, Edie. She's under the bed and she's getting a few pictures.
Fireworks.
Indy.
Yeah, if anyone has any comments or something in the comments.
Yeah, guys, can you please drop if you have any questions, because obviously we can't do too long because of the fireworks and Indy. Please drop a question quickly into the live chat and I will read it out. Do it in caps, preferably.
Even if it's about the new hobby I do, or if you just start getting into it.
Yeah.
Or anything about magnet fishing, I'll be happy to help.
Bear with me, everyone.
So I'm going to have to get a laptop now. Guys, please drop in a question in the live chat currently on, and I will read it out for Dan. Definitely Phoenix Guardian.
Yeah.
Get one. Get one. 100%. Anyone from the Londinis as well, thank you for joining. It means a lot.
Also, I don't think many people also know this as well, but when I was younger, I sort of had to go to going on about why I can't say big words, and why I also got bullied. Is I had to go to speech therapy, down to I couldn't speak, I had stutters, I had everything. And out of the group of 20 people, I was the only person that actually passed it, and this was from a young age. So managed to pass it from that. But up till then, my stuttering, people were taking the mick, and you know, it's from now.
Well, you should be proud of yourself because you've come very far, Dan.
Yeah.
Very far.
No.
My daughter had speech therapy as well, and it's a lot. We've got quite a few questions for you. Regarding, obviously, you know, people in the chat. Hannah from White Welly says, do you think you would ever take up a YouTube channel for magnet fishing?
I would. I have been considering it, yes. But, you know, down to so many people doing it, I will probably get lost up in, you know, hundreds and hundreds of other YouTube channels.
Yeah, but you're the famous Dan from Northants magnet fishing, mate. And that's what you forget. That's what you forget. You know, at the end of the day, Nigel has done a wonderful achievement with what he's done with Northants magnet fishing. But it wasn't created by just Nigel. It was created by the three of you. And that's the way I'll always look at it, you know what I mean? And he surely had his own reasons, he steps away. But yours was more COVID related, wasn't it? And that was really the only reason you stopped appearing. And then everyone, and all of a sudden the Outcast family was formed, and really you wasn't asked again, which was, you know, which is why I tried to step in to try and rectify it, because I think certain people didn't realise how hurt you actually was over it all. And that's what I wanted to touch on tonight, Dan. And that was the fact that, you know, you looked at Nigel like a father figure, and you've said the same to me on a couple of occasions. And, you know, when people care that much about one another, it's important to talk and not to think about things in your mind and start to think of excuses or why this person doesn't like me or why they're talking about me. You know, go to the person and speak and reach out. And I'm so happy to hear that you're going to be fishing again in the near future, because you know, I miss you. I miss you, man. My missus,
I mean, come here. Come on, you
We've got another question. We've got Planet Magnet Yorkshire. They're asking how's the airsoft going, Dan?
Oh, the airsoft. It hurts. It hurts a lot, but I'm glad I got a good pain threshold. And basically fit as fiddle. You know, I'm basically out and about running now. I go to the gym quite a bit. You gotta keep your energy up, everything. So yeah, I'm doing it quite a bit. I think I'm the fittest one out of my friend group. So
wow,
good on you.
Do it.
Some achievement, isn't it, mate?
Also, if you hop over to recreational combat, you'd also be seeing soon. My brother also joined us as well, and that was a good spot. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I'll try and get the link. We've got a question from Barnsley Magneteers.
Yeah.
Dan, would you start a new YouTube channel for magnet fishing, or would you merge it with your current channel?
Come on, jump up.
Or,
come on.
I've had this chat with the lads as well, with the other three. Basically, because it's not combat related, we wouldn't be able to merge it with this channel, but we may put some on the side at some point to actually work a bit of magnet fishing. But if anyone was at the Birmingham collab that Outcast set up, you will notice that I was fishing with I think it was the river of the Thames or something.
He's lovely. Shout out to you. Yeah.
Brilliant. And then we also got Sophie as well from Magnetic Pole as well. You know, they were next to me and it was fantastic.
Look how easy.
It might. Oh. But yeah, I may.
Go on, Dan. Sorry, I don't mean to disturb you.
That's all right. I may be working on something, but most people don't know I am still fishing every single Sunday.
Good for you. Knife said,
Yeah.
well done for winning the prize last night. And White Welly says, I find it hard when I'm out on my own in public spaces and shops. I start to panic. I don't like being on camera, but you can't tell. I put on a brave face, and this is why I don't use a tripod. I'm exactly the same. I hate being in front of the camera. And I find
I
magnet
used to be
fishing
like
help
that.
my confidence. Yeah, magnet fishing, it helps you being, there's good and bad
Yeah.
sides to YouTube, but it helps bring out your confidence. It truly, you know, you don't know it's there until you find it.
No.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much. PMY says, Dan, how was your tea last night?
Oh yeah, PMY. He called me up after Nigel's live stream. We had a fantastic chat. I think it was about nearly an
The
hour and a
lovely
half.
guy, Robbie Sampler. We'll have him on.
We're going to get him on soon.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
brilliant.
And Robbie,
And
you're
we're having
coming on, Sunshine.
Or
fantastic
anytime.
chat.
But
And
yeah,
we were just going over everything that happened. And it's fantastic to talk to him. And some things I told him was absolutely brilliant. And it's like about my paranormal investigations that I've been doing, because I'm very into the paranormal. Yeah. So
Okay,
I don't know when
cool.
I'll let him explain that.
All right, okay. We'll remember that. I'll ask Robbie when we get him on.
we've got another one from White Welly. Does it help being out fishing and airsoft with people your own age?
No, not exactly, to be honest. I mean, I'm airsofting with someone probably twice my age, who's a great family friend.
Oh wow.
Yep. And also his nickname, he called himself I think it's J Dog or something like that in the thing. And
Okay.
I've also got mates that people would probably notice from Northants Magnet Fishing, my mate John as well. He's the one that pulled a grenade out in Leicester and shut it off.
One of the many. One of the many.
One of the many. But no, it's been good.
Well, it's been really nice seeing you, mate, and I'm glad to hear that things are looking up from when we last had our last conversation. And long may it continue, Sunshine, because honestly, I really want you to prosper in life. And we can't all have airs and graces, and we can't all, have our path laid out in front of us as easy as some people get it. But what we can do is show care, show loyalty, and give Indy an hiding, because she's doing my nutting at the moment. Indy, it's not her fault, bless her. It's fireworks, and she doesn't like the fireworks. And she turned round within me taking her for a walk this evening, about 3 minutes down the road, and she turned round. She didn't want to go out because all the air going on. But I think now she's telling me she wants to go. And yeah.
Maybe go and get her out there and take her for a walk, see how she.
I know, but there's all these fireworks going on.
Used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I will. When we come off
Any
air.
more questions? Dan, I've got one more question. What's next in the works for now?
Next in the works for now. Oh, I'm gonna have to probably keep that as got to continue, to be honest. And yeah, you never know. I may make a return back to fishing. I may not. I may just stick with what I'm doing now. So if people want to see me, head over to Recreational Combat on YouTube.
I'll drop the link.
And yeah, go check it out. Give it a sub. Give it a like. You got to remember, none of us have ever done this before. Me and my mates. It's a completely new hobby. We are not professionals, and it is proper difficult.
But that makes it more fun, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. But I'm actually one full day away from getting my airsoft license.
Be a superstar.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There you go, sweetheart. Have the camera on you.
So we're constantly
It's on your tongue. You silly girl. Oh,
that's good though. I hope it all goes well. And you know where we are. If you ever want to get back into fishing and you want a little fish and whatnot, and all I can say is roll on the next collab. And I really hope that people take note of the lives and what Scotty B said this week, and look past their own nose and just try as a community to come together.
Absolutely. This is not going to be for everyone, Beth. And
Deal with
you don't
it.
suffer with mental health, apart from showing you what the likes of us do and what goes through our heads, we can't really help you. You know, we want this live chat show to be about mental health, about the troubles that go along with mental health. You know, we've all got different goals that we've got to get over. We've all got different hurdles that we've got to try and succeed. And you know, I had a terrific week last week, as a lot of my staunch followers know. I had a fantastic conversation with my son, and it looks like even that was a cruel game. So right now, I'm really going through it. I do apologise to everyone within the magnet fishing community. I haven't answered about the last 7 or 8 people that have tried to ring me, and that's because right now, everyone, I've got to try and sort things out in my own head, my own personal space, trying to say the right words to the right people. Because what is important for me, for my mental illness to be better, I need my children back in my life, and that seems like it's still such a far, far way. So people throwing their dummies at the ridiculing my lives or whatever, you've shown your true colours. So I hope you're proud of yourself. Yeah. And never more will we speak about you. You don't exist. So
no. Best way to be. They need to move on and
absolutely
just get on, concentrate on something else. But what I want to say is also, if you are in crisis or you are struggling with mental health, you're, you know, crisis point, or you just need some genuine one-to-one counselling or one-to-one chat, please go over to the Magnets and Mental Health Facebook page. It's all the numbers that you could possibly want are at the top of the page, and they're pinned, so you can't miss them. They're all there. And I just want to send my love and my thoughts to everyone that experienced the tragedy on the last magnet fish in Manchester.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We love you, Vinny. We love you, Sunshine.
All of you.
I'll tell you what, Beth. That's someone we're going to have to ask about being a guest on very soon, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think it will help him. And you know, Vinny, very, very much like myself, has some major demons playing up in his head, and I think it would make a really good show. I really do. But Daniel, we'd love to thank you so much for being our second ever guest. I was over the moon when Beth said that she'd secured you, mate. And thank you so much for coming on and from talking from the heart. Thank you for the last 13 months for being my friend. And I'm sure Pete would say the same. If you ever do meet Adam, I'm sure you'll realise what an absolute diamond of a geezer he is as well. We're 3 peas from the same pod, and if we could fit a 4th one in, Sunshine, you'd be it. So, so I want that gift in the post, Daniel. Right? It's got to be in the next couple of weeks because we're going to open it up on camera, me and Pete, and we haven't got a foggy what it's going to be, so everyone else will be surprised as well. So yeah, if you could arrange that, Dan, that'd be absolutely awesome, and we can share it with everyone. But apart from that, we'd like to thank you all for watching this week.
Remember, crisis numbers pinned to the Magnets and Mental Health page.
Yeah, absolutely. And remember, everyone, you know, no matter how low you feel, there's people out there that's worse off than yourself. And,
you're not alone.
There's help out there. And that's what we want to bring awareness to. He's out there. So please, everyone, feel free to join our magnet fishing groups, Essex Magnet Hunters and Little Miss Magnet. Like and subscribe if at all possible. But please join our Magnets and Mental Health Facebook group. Hopefully we'll have some competitions coming up in the very near future, and some stickers and some stuff to give away. So so keep your eyes peeled on that one. So I'll leave it with you, Beth, if there's anything else you'd like to say.
Just remember, messages pinned at the top of the Magnets and Mental Health page. And I've secured a enormous guest next time, and I'll hope to in future.
That doesn't mean you're not enormous, Sunshine.
No, you're massive. We're so glad that you're coming on, Dan. But I hope to, fingers crossed, maybe get some of the Lundinis or the Lundini on as well. That'd be amazing.
Oh, that'd be so good. That'd be so
It'd be incredible. He's
At the
friend of
moment,
mine.
we've got a list as long as my arm of guests that we've got to come on.
Got my
So,
Christmas list.
so yeah, everyone, make sure you like and subscribe. Really appreciate your support.
Yeah.
And like I said, we've
Thank
got
you.
someone in the community that's also going to be making us some magnets and mental health stickers. So get yourself on the group and maybe a week. So thank you,
Remember,
everyone.
guys, it costs
Thank you all
nothing
for
to be
joining.
kind.
It's been absolutely amazing. Beth, you've looked lovely as always. Thank you for
Love
joining.
you, Kev. He's my brother.
Daniel,
Well, you both
mwah, love you, sunshine.
are. Love you guys.
And we'll say goodbye then. Take care, everyone.
Be
Thanks for
nice.
joining. Bye.
Bye.